Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 E3 trailer breakdown with your host, Spoony Pizzas. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we get this moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stopping the trailer at various points and discussing each aspect that I'm looking at. So the first thing we notice, or I noticed, that is the amount of the way the players pop out from the background. You can see here Messi clearly stands out. In PES 2019, he would have been a little bit more blurry than this, but it looks absolutely fabulous. They've really worked well on the volumetric lighting. You can see here the lighting coming down the side of his face and on his arm. It looks absolutely fabulous. Lionel Messi and Iniesta are ambassadors for the Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, which is great. And here again, I'm just going to stop it. If I just move it on a little bit there, again you can see the volumetric lighting looks amazing. You can even see the creases in his elbow. That's just ridiculous. The level of detail is insane. The first thing we notice here is the new first touch techniques. So you can see Messi and Suarez controlling the ball in unorthodox ways. You can see here he's just sort of controlling it with the tip of his boot. Absolutely incredible. Again, just bringing the ball down. His Suarez taking the first touch to drag it away from the defender. Messi just, look at that, chest and then flick, and he's away from his man. You've got Iniesta here talking about the finesse dribbling. The dribbling is being completely revamped, whereas this sort of dribbling in PES 2019 would be activated by holding the right trigger. Now it's using the right analog stick. So hopefully they're going to make it a lot more responsive than Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. So what I want to point out here is the distance between the player and the ball, and I think it's great that there's a bit of distance between the player and the ball and the actual feet are getting planted properly. Now that may create a little bit of input lag, a little bit of delay, make the game a little less responsive. That's the impression I get. But Adam Bhatti did say he's trying to find a balance between player weight and responsiveness. So they are considering it. I love this as well, the way he holds his player off. If we see this here, look at that. Holds his player off, and then the new ball physics as well. They've really worked on the ball physics. I've been watching some of the games. It looks absolutely fabulous. And here, watch how smooth this animation is. They've clearly added a whole ton of new animations, because look how smooth this turn is. Look at that. I'll play it back again. It's so good. Yeah, so they've clearly added a lot of new animations to the game. They've obviously got context-sensitive kick accuracy. Hopefully, we're going to see more wayward shots and different types of shots being taken. And here, I'm just going to pause it here. Look at the camera angle, the brand new camera angle they're sort of promoting during their gameplay streams. Looks absolutely fabulous. You can see the whole pitch. You get a feel for where your players are, but it doesn't feel like it's too far away. And watch how the camera sort of swings and pans and zooms in and out automatically. So watch this. When he pings this, the camera's already on the move, so the ball is never out of sight. That's brilliant. Here we get down the wing. I also noticed that the pace of the game seems a bit slower to PES 2019. You watch when this cross comes in. That there feels a little bit slower. Again, this is where I first noticed the sort of perhaps input delay that you're gonna feel, is when he sort of plants his foot here to play the ball with his left. I get the impression that there's going to be a little bit of input delay, possibly. But we'll just have to wait and see. Until we get our hands on it, we won't be able to feel it, but it does look like that could be a case. They've also got managers on the touchline, Johan Cruyff here, and it says the Master League has been remastered, which is music to all of our ears, I believe. And they've obviously got interactive modes between the players, the managers, and the staff. You can see here interactive dialogue system. Now this is all well and good. A lot of people ask for this, but one of my major concerns is there has to be thousands and thousands of lines, because if it's the same questions getting asked, or like you've got 100 or so lines, That's not going to be good enough, because people are going to be playing this for a whole year, and there's got to be different outcomes to what you're saying and how you're reacting, and it has to have an impact. If there's no impact of what you're saying, or there's just just a couple of lines, and it makes no difference what you're actually saying or responding to, and it has no impact on your player form, how you're getting the most out of your players, then it's gonna fail miserably. So they really need to work on this. They don't want to do a FIFA where the negotiations are really cringeworthy. You got that really cringeworthy music in the background, and you've also got it takes an age to negotiate one deal, and it takes time to load the cutscene in, and you're just like, oh, not again. You just sort of want to skip it. So hopefully, here they say about more realistic transfers. Hopefully they mean by in that the transfer budget, or the transfer fee, for the player is realistic, and also that the players being signed for each club is more realistic as well. But how you balance that is very tough to do. I mean, who would have thought that Wolves could have gone out and got Jose Moutinho, and also Raul Jimenez. So, that's a hard one to balance, but hopefully they got the transfer fees set and also the budgets for the clubs set as well. Here, like I said, improved ball physics. Yeah, I've absolutely noticed this during some of the gameplay, and you can see there the way he's taking it down. Look at that. Got new defensive animations as well. See here, new ways to defend. Love the way he just closes his legs here to block this shot here. I love that. It's how you would react in a real football game. So, and here, obviously, if you double tap the X or double tap your pass button, for what would normally he would just like stick his leg out and do a weird lunge, but you can see here it's actually pulled him back. New skills and abilities. So yeah, they talked about the right analog stick. Look at this. This is what I was talking about, the context sensitive shot accuracy. The way he just sort of, the ball bounces and he just hits it perfectly using his arm to balance. That's beautiful. Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. And then this bit here was mind blowing. Look at this. Play like Ronaldinho. I mean, we know how to do flip flaps in PES 2018, but I love all this control. But wait for it. Look where he controls it on the back. I remember him doing that for Barcelona. The ball came flying over, like 60-yard, 70-yard pass, and he just like controls it on the back of his on his back. It was just incredible to watch, and they've actually represented it in PES 2020. And this is beautiful. This is what he did against Chelsea, and I love how you got that new animation. So it's actually forcing the defender to go down, and he just sort of shimmy, bang. Oh my gosh, like he did against Chelsea. That is beautiful. That is absolutely amazing. And again, the camera angle you're seeing here is looking really sharp. And again, look at those animations. Let me just rewind that. Look how smooth this animation is when he just turns. Look at that. Beautiful. Even Iniesta agrees with me. It is well polished. But it's looking really special. Here's Messi on a typical run. And one of the things I noticed that they make a run, but then when he gets to the edge of the penalty box, he will stop his run there. There you go. He's halted his run. Messi just drifting across here. Again, Dembele making a run, and then he's halting his run there because he's not receiving the ball. And then Messi, typical fashion, runs across the defensive line and smashes it in. So it's looking very, very good. Global partner of FC Barcelona. The new partner clubs are going to be announced in July. There's speculation it's going to be Manchester United and Bayern Munich and maybe Juventus, but we'll have to just wait and see. That's the rumours that have been dropped. And then you have the 1v1 offline, the 1v1 online, the online co-op. The one thing was a bit disappointed in that they didn't have any sort of pro club modes being shown here, but I mean, you can't complain. It looks like they've improved all the areas that we wanted them to, and it looks like it's going to be a fabulous game. So yeah, I can't wait. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you enjoy the breakdown video? Hope you did. And yeah, if you got anything to add, let me know in the comments. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.